If you've been shopping for a new truck lately, you've probably noticed that prices have gotten a little out of control. What used to be a $30,000 pickup now sits closer to luxury car territory, and budget-friendly options are getting harder to find. But the good news is that a handful of trucks still deliver real capability, comfort, and value without blowing past the $35,000 mark. Today, we're breaking down the best affordable pickups worth buying in 2026, the ones that prove you don't need a massive budget to get a genuinely great truck. Let's start with the truck that has completely rewritten what a budget pickup can be, the 2026 Ford Maverick. And for this video, we're focusing specifically on the XL and XLT, because these are the trims that actually stay under our $35K limit without cutting corners. Pricing starts at $27,000 for the XL, which is still one of the best deals in the entire truck world. This thing isn't a cute little truck anymore, it's a proven daily driver for contractors, families, outdoor enthusiasts, and anyone who wants real utility without the size and fuel bill of a traditional pickup. The 2.5-liter hybrid still delivers 191 horsepower and around 40 miles per gallon combined, which absolutely destroys every other truck in the segment for fuel economy. And if you prefer more power or you want all-wheel drive, the 2-liter EcoBoost brings 250 horsepower, sharp acceleration, and a more traditional truck feel. And in XL or XLT form, you can still keep it under $35K depending on options. Towing varies by setup, but the Maverick can pull up to 2,000 pounds with the hybrid or up to 4,000 pounds with the EcoBoost and the tow package, which is seriously impressive for its size. Inside, the Maverick keeps things simple but smart. The cabin layout is practical, youthful, and packed with clever storage, and Ford's fit slots make it easy to mount accessories without any tools. For 2026, Ford has also improved insulation, refreshed some materials, and expanded appearance options on the XLT, giving budget-focused buyers more choice without driving the price up. Out back, the 4.5-foot flex bed remains one of the Maverick's best selling points. It's endlessly configurable with dividers, tie-downs, DIY-friendly mounting points, and an available 110-volt outlet. And it handles everything from tools to camping gear to weekend home improvement runs. Ford also introduced a new trim above the XLT recently called the Maverick Lobo. It's the most performance-oriented Maverick yet, with the EcoBoost engine, a 7-speed quick-shift transmission with paddle shifters, torque vectoring, and performance-tuned steering and suspension. It looks tougher and drives sharper than any Maverick before it. But since it starts just over $35,000, it narrowly misses the cutoff for today's list. Bottom line, the Maverick remains the best single-value player in the truck world. It's efficient, genuinely capable, comfortable, and versatile enough for the majority of truck buyers, all while staying within a budget most new pickups can only dream of. Next up is the 2026 Chevrolet Colorado, and specifically the Colorado WT, the only version that still slips under our $35,000 cap. And honestly, the fact that this trim even makes the list is impressive, because Chevy has packed the work truck model with serious performance and capability. Chevy made the bold move of making the 310 horsepower Turbo Max engine standard on the WT. That instantly gives the Colorado the most powerful base engine in the entire midsize truck segment, and it's not even close. With 310 horsepower and a massive 430 pound-feet of torque, the WT delivers more muscle than some trucks priced $10,000 or $15,000 higher. And that power isn't just for bragging rights, it directly translates into real-world performance. Properly equipped, the Colorado WT can tow up to 7,700 pounds, giving it the highest towing capacity in its class. That number beats rivals not just at the entry level, but even at some of their higher trims. Payload is equally strong at around 1,500 pounds, meaning the WT isn't a bare-bones starter model, it's a legitimately capable workhorse right out of the box. Inside, the WT feels more modern than a traditional work truck. You get the big 11.3-inch touchscreen as standard, running Chevy's newest infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Cabin materials are simple but thoughtfully designed, and for 2026, Chevy refined the suspension tuning to deliver a smoother, more composed everyday ride. The 2026 Colorado WT earns a spot on this list because it delivers class-leading power, class-leading torque, class-leading towing, and one of the best tech setups in the segment, all while sneaking in at around $34,500. It's the definition of getting the most muscle for your money. By the way, if videos like this help you out, consider subscribing. We've got plenty more on the way. Okay, now let's talk about the truck that basically wrote the book on long-term reliability, the 2026 Toyota Tacoma, specifically the SR trim, since it's the only configuration that still qualifies for this list. With a starting price of around $32,000, the SR may be the entry-level model, but it still benefits from the massive redesign Toyota rolled out last year. Under the hood, the SR is powered by Toyota's 2.4-liter turbo four-cylinder, making around 228 horsepower with strong low-end torque that finally gives the Tacoma the responsiveness it always needed. And even as the base model, it's a capable machine. The SR can tow up to 3,500 pounds, making it ideal for lightweight trailers, small campers, or weekend toys. Payload is equally respectable at up to 1,460 pounds, which is more than enough for tools, lumber, landscaping supplies, or adventure gear. The bed itself is one of the Tacoma's strong points. The SR comes with a 6-foot composite bed that includes Toyota's deck rail system, with adjustable tie-down cleats, making it easy to secure cargo of all shapes and sizes. There's also LED bed lighting, which is one of those features you never think about until you're loading up at night. Then it becomes a must-have. Inside, the new Tacoma is miles ahead of the previous generation. Even in the SR form, the cabin feels more modern. The driving position is finally comfortable, and the updated infotainment system is far easier to use. Durable materials, intuitive controls, and better visibility make the SR a genuinely pleasant daily driver. But the biggest reason the Tacoma earns a spot on this list is long-term value. Few vehicles on the road hold their resale like a Tacoma, and even the base model retains its worth years down the line. If you want a truck that's capable, modern, and built to last without breaking the $35,000 mark, the Tacoma SR is still the safest long-term play in the midsize segment. Now let's talk about one of the smartest and most underrated trucks, the 2026 Hyundai Santa Cruz. This is the perfect choice for people who want the utility of an open bed but don't want the stiffness, size, or fuel economy penalty of a traditional pickup. Pricing starts at around $29,500, keeping several trims comfortably within our budget. One of the Santa Cruz's biggest strengths is its interior. Hyundai has a habit of designing cabins that look more expensive than they are, and the Santa Cruz absolutely benefits from that. It has one of the nicest, most premium-feeling interiors in both the compact and midsize truck segments, featuring a fully digital gauge cluster, clean modern lines, and thankfully, a traditional center console shifter instead of rotary knobs or push buttons. It feels more like a well-equipped crossover than a budget pickup, and that's exactly why so many buyers gravitate towards it. The Santa Cruz only comes as a 4-door crew cab, and rear passenger space is competitive with similarly sized trucks. But where this truck really separates itself is in the way it drives. The Santa Cruz has genuinely car-like ride and handling, thanks to its unibody construction and SUV-based platform. It's smoother over bumps, quieter on the highway, and more composed around corners than any body-on-frame pickup in this price range. Steering is direct, the suspension absorbs rough pavement gracefully, and overall the feel is more refined than most people expect from a truck. Out back, you get a cargo bed that's shorter than a midsize truck's, about 4 feet long, but still incredibly useful. Hyundai includes a lockable tonneau cover, a waterproof in-bed trunk similar to the Honda Ridgeline, and clever molded storage areas. It's perfect for groceries, tools, sports equipment, or muddy hiking gear you don't want in the cabin. The Santa Cruz can tow up to 3,500 pounds and carries a payload of around 1,600 pounds, making it surprisingly capable for its size. And here's a huge advantage. The Santa Cruz offers the best warranty of any truck on this list, and the best warranty you can get on any pickup sold today. Hyundai backs it with a 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, which blows away the coverage from Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or Nissan. The Santa Cruz earns its spot because it delivers the best interior, the best warranty, a genuinely car-like driving experience, real-world capability, and clever cargo solutions, all while staying under $35,000. Now let's move on to one of the toughest feeling trucks on this list, the 2026 Nissan Frontier. This is the truck for buyers who want something simple, durable, and genuinely strong without paying extra for fancy trims or unnecessary features. Pricing for the base trim starts at $33,550, keeping it comfortably under our cap. And what you get for that money is one of the most rugged, confident-feeling midsize trucks available today. The standout feature of the Frontier has always been its powertrain. Every model comes standard with Nissan's 3.8-liter V6, producing 310 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque. While the Colorado WT now takes the crown for the most horsepower and torque in the segment, the Frontier still delivers one of the most powerful standard engines of any truck under $35,000. You don't have to upgrade trims, buy a tow package, or add performance options. The V6 is included on every Frontier, and it gives the truck a smooth, muscular, old-school truck feel that many buyers prefer. Capability is another strong suit. Properly equipped, the 2026 Frontier can tow up to 7,040 pounds, putting it near the top of the midsize class and giving it plenty of muscle for boats, small campers, equipment trailers, or a pair of dirt bikes. Payload is solid too, coming in around 1,600 pounds, making it a great choice for hauling tools, gear, or weekend adventure equipment. Inside, the Frontier blends durability with comfort. Nissan's zero-gravity seats are among the best in the class for long drives, and the cabin has a functional, rugged layout that still feels modern. For 2026, expect updated infotainment software, expanded wireless smartphone functionality, and some subtle improvements to interior materials. The Frontier earns its place on this list because it delivers big V6 power as standard, strong towing capability, a comfortable ride, and a reputation for long-term dependability, all while staying well under $35,000. If you want straightforward toughness and real performance without overpaying, the Frontier is the one to look at. So what's the verdict? These 5 trucks, the Maverick, Colorado, Tacoma, Santa Cruz, and the Frontier, deliver the best mix of value, capability, and everyday practicality under $35,000 in 2026. The Maverick remains the fuel-sipping value king, the Colorado brings class-leading muscle and tech, the Tacoma is the long-term reliability legend, the Santa Cruz is the comfortable crossover meets truck sweet spot, and the Frontier delivers old-school toughness with a strong V6. No matter which one fits your lifestyle, you're getting real utility without blowing your budget. Now, I'm curious, which one are you leaning toward? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Plenty more truck and SUV videos are on the way.